So we're here this evening at the University of Washington in Seattle after having experienced a wonderful program on the legacy of conservation in the Northwest and honoring some of our leaders, national leaders in conservation, Senators Henry Jackson from Washington, Congressman Norm Dix, who is retiring this year from Washington, and Liz Putnam, who is the founder of the Student Conservation Corps. So in the 1950s, you, Liz, recognized that there was a need to help preserve the national parks. You figured out that young people could help meet this need, and you started off doing things that nobody could imagine, and it all led to the creation of the Student Conservation Corps and the strengthening of national parks. So because you believe that if there's a need, people can do something about it, and you especially wanted young people to learn, how that could change their lives and do that. Now, I heard you mention, and I heard the head of SCA here, and I also heard Congressman Dix and Senator Jackson's son mention how important it was when the AmeriCorps program joined the environmental movement and how that strengthened what you were doing. So, is that true?
That is very true.
Okay.
And because I feel that it is with the teamwork, the working together. AmeriCorps is vital. It is essential, giving these wonderful young people the opportunity to make a difference. And they are making a difference in so many different ways. And it's all sort of part of the American system, isn't it? That we work together and do something. And I think to stop that would be hard. And it's a waste. It's a waste of lives. It's a waste of the energy that is ready to go. Right. And so, yes, I feel the AmeriCorps is a very important part of our whole culture, our system. And I feel that the young people really want to do something and want the opportunities in which they can have it.
Right. So right now, what we find ourselves in a very challenging economic time, and we had AmeriCorps eliminated from the House budget. The Senate had some money in there for it, but originally we were supposed to be growing it every year, and instead it's been chipping away, and now it's in danger of being eliminated entirely. And what a crisis that would be, it sounds like, to lots of things, in particular conservation and the environmental movement. So what would you recommend that people do in order to turn that around?
This is a country that supposedly is governed by the people, for the people. And I feel that the Americans have got to awaken to what is taking place. And that it is, if we as Americans and as voters, first of all, let our Congress people know if we're interested in AmeriCorps, what we are. Let them know, protect AmeriCorps, what can be done. This is the only way that something is going to happen. And then it also happens at the voting block as to what takes place. And yes, we're having financial challenges, needless to say. But I think to cut the environment is what seems to be taking place, and having that taking a second tittle is something that is going to, and also cutting the opportunities for young people to be of help and doing something good. And that's our future. Is the nose known as spiting the nose on our own face.
Right.
And so I just feel that the more that our public can be aware as to what is happening and why it is important that they let the Congress people know that they feel this is important.
Right.
That's what does drive votes.
Right. Every congressman I've talked to has told me the same thing. Mm-hmm. Let us know how you feel about this. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but there's a petition, online petition, to grow the program.
No.
Yes, you can go to 1millionNewJobs.org, and it's to grow, add 1 million new slots for AmeriCorps. I don't know if you were aware, but in the last year there were over 500,000 applications for AmeriCorps, and there's only 82,000 slots. So as the economy gets worse and young people coming out of high school and college can't find work, and they want to be of service and they want to do something, this is giving them the opportunity to serve their country.
Absolutely. And one needs the opportunity to help our country. And it isn't just to go to war, it isn't just to go do something else, but to be able to help serve our country in the most positive way. What could be better?
Right, I agree.
So,
what could be better?
What could be better?
Right.
So I'm right with you.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
But thank you for asking.
All right, thanks.
You take care.